for the CRC Pro K-1 Heavyweight title. This fight is sponsored by Totu Polish Food Shop. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Kokoro Gym, Ireland. Please welcome Daragh Kennedy. Introducing his opponents, fighting out of the red corner. He is the reigning, defending CRC Pro K-1 Heavyweight Champion, representing Masac Gym, England. Please welcome Lukasz Parobiec.
Who takes home the gold?
Well, you know, I did say that he had a reach advantage, but actually when you see them stand side by side, it's the height seems to be actually pretty much equivalent. I may have been doing Daragh Kennedy a bit of a disservice there, but he's, I think the range seems to be a little bit different, and I think maybe we'll see how that pans out now in the next couple of minutes.
You just have to look at Daragh Kennedy. He has 3 trunks as legs, so you can imagine he'll try to utilise burying them into the thigh of Parobiec.
Parobiec gets that left hand down the pipe there from that southpaw position. Nice crisp jab.
And Parobiec coming out in southpaw, taking on Daragh standing in orthodox.
Oof. Heavy blows in the first real exchange there. 50-50, you'd have to say.
Good body kick there, but caught by Parobiec. Kennedy just reaching a little with that right.
Nice inside kick then, follows up with the 1-2 off that lead right hand.
Parobiec
mostly onto the gloves, but
Kennedy aggressive coming forward. He needs to be careful. Oh, Parobiec is picking him off as he's coming in. Nice teep.
Good teep, yeah. Needs to play a little more technically here, maybe Daragh Kennedy, because his opponent really has the, like I say, that range advantage. I wouldn't call it a height or reach advantage maybe, but certainly a range advantage. Seems to be able to bring the shots to bear from a greater distance, perhaps longer legs. But it's
I think you can see here as well, Barry, with the heavyweight division, they both are showing respect for each other's power here. And Kennedy just out of range there with that left. It was sort of like a lead left hook that was just off. Big body kick by Kennedy.
Wants to fight his way out of this corner here now as Parobiec does a little change up, left hand to the body that time, goes a little low this time instead of into the good tight guard.
Through the guard, beautiful work.
Through the middle. Just as I said, good tight guard by Daragh Kennedy. I cursed him.
Just red in the nose of Kennedy, them shots through the guard. Good accuracy by Parobiec.
Seems to have had its effect here now, and Kennedy is a little wary here as he comes in the next time.
Nice knee as well by Parobiec. He's starting to mix it up a bit. He's starting to open up a little as the champion.
Jumping knee attempt that time. You don't see that often from heavyweights. Good athleticism. Ooh,
big leg kick buried into the thigh of Daragh Kennedy.
Yeah, it was a nice change up again. Maybe a little high to do the maximum effect, but I felt it from here. I think Daragh Kennedy will feel that later. Might need an ice pack or 7. Oof.
Nice body shot as well. Perfect.
Yeah, he whips his shots out good actually well. I mean, you don't see that too much from heavyweights, especially that left hand. It's very crisp and it's fast.
Kennedy, though,
he's gone low, forward. He's gone high with it. He's mixed it up and it's crisp. It's the way I'd describe it. You know, it's done its work so far.
What do you think mentality as well here, Barry, with Kennedy having fought Parobiec before and being on the end of a TKO from him? It's worth coming into a second fight here.
Hat on him, so you know you have to kind of paint a new picture. But definitely, it's listen. Let's put it this way, though. I'd sooner be the guy who did the TKOing than the other way around. But there is an effect. I think there is an equivalent effect to, and not an equivalent effect, I should say, but an anti-effect to the guy who's coming in off that victory. You know, important not to get overconfident too.
Parobiec was coming out a little more aggressive to open the second round here, and
perhaps he smells a bit of a finish here, and.
This is where it took place last time out, so let's see if he goes hunting again.
Yeah, and Kennedy obviously took a hard blow in the first. He lands a good shot up the top there now, but mostly onto the gloves maybe.
Again, that shot just going through the guard of Kennedy. Good body work as well, and there's a big left hand.
It's going to be a count. But that is that left hand that I was talking about. It's a proper punch, man. I'm telling you. We detected it in the first round. It comes out, it shoots off his shoulder like a missile. It's really fast and really crisp, particularly for a guy of his size. I wouldn't like to take that.
I'd like to see now how quick can Kennedy recover. He seems okay here, but maybe he's shown it well or wearing it well, hiding the fact that he's hurt. But Parobiec now knows he can hurt him again.
Yeah, he's got to maybe keep him on the back foot here now. It's just a slip that time, but yeah, it was a hard shot. Hard shot.
You can almost sense the aggression at the start of the second round here by Parobiec. He's like, okay, I'm picking up the pace now. We've had a round, let's go. And the aggression was picked up.
Yeah, he's got to have ranged him as well a good bit. And that's a cannon he's got in that hand. There it comes out again. Boom, and he's waiting to load it up again. You can see him, he's nearly has down at his hip. Kennedy needs to be careful, but I think he's being right. I think he's doing the right thing, keeping him on the back foot, just not letting him load up on that left foot of Parobiec.
Parobiec with a jumping flying knee there, trying to. Bit of blood coming from the knee of Kennedy. Must be from a check kick, I'd imagine. But
yeah, he's mixed it up a good bit here, and Parobiec, and it's a good performance.
He's really starting to get loose, isn't he? You can see it. He's starting to. He wants to put on a show now.
There's that left again, and it's a good shot when he straightens it out. When he comes over the top,
Kennedy's got to get out of that corner. He can't sit there. He's trying, but Parobiec just punches his way back in there. He has Kennedy pinned in the corner, and great he just got caught with a kick there, but great tactic there by Parobiec. He just punched Kennedy back into his own corner. And
yeah, launching those straights and keeping it. You know, we spoke about experience before and the level of experience that it requires to just kind of keep those, not rush those shots. And you can tell that we're looking at an experienced fighter here. He kind of steps off, doesn't get rushed in, doesn't draw himself into the shots, and he's able to keep Kennedy on the end of his punch, which is where he wants him. He doesn't want him at the start.
Spin by Daragh Kennedy, and it lands.
Variation, landed nicely on the temple.
Nice mixture right there by Daragh Kennedy. Just saying to Parobiec, listen, I'm still in this fight.
It's a foot sweep that time that kind of catches him. Not an intentional one, I don't think, but Kennedy's going to survive the round despite that knockdown.
It didn't look that way when that shot landed. In fairness to Kennedy, when he went down, he rolls.
Final round.
Great show of respect by both fighters, but
he could really do with stepping off to the left here now, which is what we spoke about. And if he could just keep himself circling to the left, he'll stay away from that power hand. And the power hand is a power hand, as we've seen. There you go, just like so. Nice.
Kennedy goes high, but Parobiec blocked a beautiful strong teep to the gut of Kennedy.
Countered really well by Kennedy as well, but as Daragh Kennedy's closing, he's just instinctively getting drawn into that cannon on the right-hand side. Although Kennedy's mixing it up here now, which is probably what he needs to do. He probably needs to mix up the knees, and he probably needs to get working on the inside as he closes too.
Referee just warning Parobiec of catching the kick. Nice knee as they clinch there by Kennedy. Looking to the
Kennedy
body.
maybe seeing that plan A wasn't working, coming back to plan B now, and
goes for the spin again, just misses, and Parobiec trying to make him pay for it. Couple of shots at him, close on the inside, and tapping him with the jab. Big leg kick as well with Parobiec.
Kennedy for the first time got to the rear leg of Parobiec with that kick, and Parobiec made him pay then again with that left hand, and it's the real weapon in this fight, you'd have to say. Oh, a stumbling one there from that stiff jab, stiff right hand.
I think Kennedy could be hurt from that, and Parobiec is looking for the finish, works the body. Couple of shots getting through. Kennedy's got to get out of that corner.
He rallied up there. I think it definitely was that jab that got through that kind of stung Kennedy on the nose. And a big knee comes down the middle.
As well with Parobiec.
He's going to do well to get out of this round, I think, here, Kennedy, if this keeps being this level of aggression keeps coming from Parobiec.
Parobiec was going for the spin by himself, and
they're big men. Remember, you take one blow off this, even the jab coming down the middle like that, it's gonna give you a nice shake. Lines up the left hand again, but this time says no, not today.
Kennedy's just got to be careful when he's looking for that kick. He's just dropping the right glove a little, and it's leaving it open for the counter there by Parobiec. And
he's been a bit more busy in this round, though. Kennedy obviously feeling that he needs to do something, and he has varied it up a little bit. He's varied it up with the kicks, and he's varied it up with the knees on the inside too. And
a left landed there, Barry, just as you were talking. It just sort of sat Kennedy back on his heels a little.
The finish looks like it's here if he wants it from Parobiec, but
Kennedy
just
comes out.
Good work, Kennedy comes out. Oh, that was the body. That was
the
nice.
Body.
Oh,
the delay count, excellent work. Them body shots, they mightn't take effect the second that happens, but the delay You see Kennedy, his body just shut down on him that
Knew
he had to kneel.
take a knee that time. Yeah, he's going to get out of the round because that was just too late before that happens and the clapper's gone. But super, super job. They agreed to finish before the round ends. What's the point in hitting each other anymore, huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 great rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judges scored this bout, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, and still CRC Pro K-1 Heavyweight Champion, Lukasz Punisher